My name is Kathy. I like to say hi to everyone, and I like to share my relationship with Jesus and the influence of a person that helped me along the way. In the 70s, we were just starting to look into charismatic, and we went to some churches to check the way their process went, and our parish, St. John the Cross in Roslyn, decided to have a renewal. And it was very popular and grew very, very fast. And Kathleen McCarthy was one of the leaders of this group. And the one thing that I was so impressed with her was her honesty and her great understanding of the Bible. And she was going through a process herself right then. She had about 8 children, and she was having her marriage annulled. And that was a long process. So one day, I was going to church on Sunday to communion, and I was taking the Lord for granted. And as I walked up to receive, and I was probably angry at some dumb thing, and I looked over to the left, and I saw Kathleen in the deepest prayer ever. And I was stuck there, and I looked at her, and I said, she's following the orders that she was told. She could not walk up and receive communion. And here I was, walking up to communion, taking it for granted. And at that moment, that very moment, I knew that she was with Jesus, and I wasn't. And that was the beginning of the change in my life. After that, I looked and I said, Kathy, you have too much self-pity. You can't just feel sorry for yourself. Self-pity leads to anger. Anger leads to resentment. And all those things are blocks of Jesus. So I realized I needed to go to confession. And that is exactly where I found my peace and my love of Jesus. And from those days on, I have made my mistakes, but I always know that if I go to the sacrament of reconciliation and I share that with the priest, I will be open for Jesus again in the Eucharist. And I thank everybody. I thank Kathleen for her faith. She still has it today. And I thank the Lord for my faith, that I had the ability to see through her, and I was able to see through that piece of bread and to realize that that was my Lord and Savior.